Alright guys, in honor of Pride Month, it's about time that we talked about anime sexuals. Now, being the founder of the anime sexual movement myself, I figure that I can act as a spokesperson for all of us and help the rest of the world understand why we've forsaken real women in favor of anime girls. One of the common misconceptions here is that the reason why all of these anime sexuals are turning away from real women is due to the fact that they're all incels who could never get a girlfriend in real life. Now, this is obviously not true, okay? Anybody who's met any number of anime sexuals knows that they are absolute chads who slay punte on a daily basis. So next time that you go to open your mouth, you might want to check on your mom instead, because they will probably be doing her. Or at least they would be, if it wasn't for the fact that real women are significantly inferior to anime ones. Since anime is fiction, it has an author, an artist, and an art style to follow. All of these things can be hand-picked and chosen, so that way the waifu gets written in such a way that she is the most appealing, drawn in such a way that causes her to be the cutest. And the best part is that none of this has to actually follow reality. But what happens when the fiction is better than reality? Oftentimes, our works of art are based on the real world and seek to emulate it, whether it be in a realistic character that is just as flawed as we are, or in an artist attempting to paint the landscape as realistically as possible. But in anime, you can just throw that all out the window. If you want a 5-year-old GF with big titties, that is actually perfectly valid, as it should be. You know, really one of my favorite parts about anime girls is how you don't have to follow age of consent laws. And really, this is the beauty of being an anime sexual, is understanding the freedom and liberation to love who you want, without society coming in there and telling you that you can't get married to someone of the same sex, or how they constantly lock up all of the yanderes. Really, sexual freedom is the goal, which is part of the reason why being anime sexual is one of the most important parts of the LGBT acronym. Indeed, the real world simply doesn't have the same freedom that being an anime sexual does. One of the best parts about anime girls is that they don't say no to your sexual advances. Indeed, the fact that they aren't sentient makes them physically incapable of doing so. So you're free to love your waifu on your time. Not to mention how much less stress there is, due to you not even needing to waste the brain power in order to gaslight and emotionally abuse your partner into having sex with you. But really, at the end of the day, anime sexuals are some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. So, next time that you see an anime sexual out there in the wild who's about to be banned from a Discord server for attempting to get a real-life 14-year-old waifu, stick up for them. And remember that at the end of the day, we're all human beings.